just uploading content, but wanted to jump on here and do a quick live stream broadcast and talk about getting brand deals and sponsors as a small YouTube channel. Now, before I get started, let me make sure I got my other video recording over here. Good old remote. I love this remote. Whenever you're recording videos, being able to stop and start your live streams with the remote is something that really comes in handy. So I'm trying to make sure all my connections are good. I see YouTube is throwing an error right now, so I'm gonna refresh my screen. If you guys are here in the chat, definitely let me know. Just let me know if you can hear me and see me well as we jump into some content. This will be just live. This stream won't stay up, so if you guys want to take notes, make sure you get your notepads out as we talk about brand deals and sponsors for smaller YouTube channels. So give me about 30 seconds more, and I'm just going to make sure all these systems are good to go. Make sure that I can actually see my own live stream. I am using Restream today to actually go live, which is part of the reason that I'm going to do this video for you guys. So let me see. I got something stuck on my Wirecast over here. So let me see if I can duplicate this shot. Well, some of this is testing and some of this isn't. Alright, so I'm going to close my Wirecast down. Good to see you guys jumping on here. We'll get started here in a minute. Just got to make sure I get all my recordings up. And make sure that I'm able to see everything. When you haven't gone live in a while, you'll yeah, I can give you more volume. I can pull this closer. I just don't want it to blur out my screen for this. This thing autofocus is really, really quick and fast. So let me know if that's a little bit better as far as audio. All right. Thanks for leaving that comment too. Now I can make sure I get started. I gotta hit this. I gotta record this content. You'll see why in a second that I have to record it because I'm actually recording some content for a brand sponsor deal that you guys will be seeing in some upcoming videos. So, and it just happens to be Restream. So I want to make sure that I'm grabbing some of the footage that I can use in the pre-roll of it. And then I want to make sure I give you guys some strategies around how to do this as well. As you guys are jumping on, and I want you guys to let me know in the comment section the amount of subscribers that you kind of have on your social media accounts right now, whether that's Twitter, whether that's Instagram, whether that's YouTube. How many subscribers do you currently have? And if you are looking to work with brands and sponsors, because I just got started on my YouTube journey January 2020, and I did not even consider working with brands and sponsors. I didn't really know that was a thing until I got my first email. And when I got that email, it was literally, hey, we found your YouTube channel. We like what you're doing. Would you want to review this piece of technology? And in that case, it happened to be a microphone. And so it was brand new to me. Of getting started with working with brands and sponsors. And at the time, I think I had around 7,500 subscribers, somewhere in that ballpark, maybe a little bit less. And it kind of blew me away that, a company was going to reach out to little old Monty that just got started live streaming or just got started uploading content on YouTube and wanted to give me some of their equipment. And since then, I've actually gone on to have them as a sponsor on another platform called Amazon Live as well. So if you guys have not seen those videos here on the channel about Amazon Live, check those out. And I got more videos to come about Amazon Live as well. But it's been great to be able to work with these brands and these sponsors, especially when they compensate you for something that you're already doing, right? If you're already posting on social media, if you're already uploading videos, if you're already engaging with an audience, these brands and these sponsors, they are willing to work with you. So let me know in the comments, let me know how many subscribers do you guys have on your certain platform, or how many followers that you have. um, I see Big Nate, what's going on? Close to 200 subs. It's been a journey. Yes, yes. Like I'm trying to grow my Amazon Live following now, and it's a journey getting people to understand the platform as a viewer, getting them to actually tap the screen and hit the follow, tap the screen, hit the follow. I just put out a video not too long ago about how many subscribers you need to reach their A-list status. You need 2,000 followers, and so when you're trying to get followers and trying to grow on these social media platforms, sometimes it can take some work. Um, and then some of these platforms grow faster than others. So on Saturday, I'm actually going to be doing like my master class is going to be based around this concept, giving you guys some information on how you can just do more with your channels. Um, there is a huge demographic of influencers that are on the rise, especially now that we're all home. There are influencers that are called celebrities. There are influencers that are macro celebrities. Then you have your professional celebrities. But then you also have this group of micro influencers, someone like myself that has now, looking at my channel, just over 17,000 subscribers. So I'm still not a huge personality in social media. 17,000 is still a lot of subscribers, though, right? But it's still considered a micro influencer. And then you also have nano influencers, someone that has less than 1,000 subscribers or less than 1,000 followers on their social platform. Um, it says got 10 on IG, got zero on Twitter. I don't know how many I have on Twitter. I don't even use Twitter, but I need to, and we'll talk about that a little bit too. Um, Never knew you could go live on Amazon. Yeah, check out Amazon Live. Check out the rest of the videos I have here on the channel. I have a whole playlist dedicated to Amazon Live, and I've actually just recorded two more videos this week that have to be edited, talking about leveraging the Amazon Live platform, because that is a platform where I'm going to shout out Melody. She's inside of my mastermind community. And inside of my mastermind community, we talk a lot about strategies and different platforms to really look at based on what your industry is and what you do. And I remember when she came in, she really signed up for my YouTube class, right, to learn how to YouTube grow your YouTube channel. And as we were talking and I was learning more about her business, I thought that Amazon would be a better social platform for her to start growing on because of what it is that she did. And because Amazon is new and it's a bunch of products on Amazon, right? Companies and brands, they would inevitably look for people that are live streaming on the Amazon platform because people are already there in shopping mode. And so I told her, I said, Melody, I really think you should consider Amazon live streaming. And when she did her very first live stream on Amazon, a brand had reached out to her after her very first live stream. And I remember her sending me a message and it said, hey, how much do I charge? What do I ask for? And it was off her very first live stream on Amazon, because companies don't know how to do it yet. They're looking for these influencers, these micro influencers and these nano influencers. Now, mind you, if you're live streaming on a platform for the very first time and a company reaches out to you, that means you probably started with no subscribers. If it's the very first time, you started with nobody following you, and that was the case for her. She jumped on, took advantage of the platform, and since then, I think now she's worked with over 40 different companies and brands talking about different products on her channel, and she's only been live streaming since October, November time frame. So it hasn't even been like 5 months yet that she's been live streaming and been able to work with so many different brands and sponsors. And she's a nano influencer on that platform. So often we think that, or when we hear, this video is sponsored by, this podcast is sponsored by, and you have a company behind that sponsorship, that you need thousands of views or thousands of subscribers or hundreds of thousands of subscribers, but you really don't. And if you're looking to get started working with these brands and these sponsors, the first real tip I have for you guys on this live stream today is to make sure that you're consistent in your posting. You want to make sure that you're showing up. You want to make sure that when brands look at you, they're going to find you. They're looking for people that are talking about their products and talking about their services. And when they find you, they want to make sure that you're speaking the right language to their audience. They want to make sure that your profile and what you're posting is, not crazy and you're not all over the place with everything. So you want to make sure that you're being consistent and posting the right information, the right videos, so brands can you can get the attention of these brands. And again, don't worry so much about how many followers you have. That will come. I think about, even, with Restream right now, I actually did a video talking about how to use Restream's platform, the very software that I'm talking to you guys on right now, the one I'm live streaming right now with. I had done my own video talking about the platform back in March of 2020. And that video got a lot of attention. I think right now it's over 30,000 views on YouTube. And I did not expect that video to get as much attention as it did. But Restream, the company Restream, saw the video and they sent me an email and said, would you like to work together? How can we work together? So I didn't have to go out and pitch any software or any brand, any company. And that is one of the things that I really like about the way these sponsorship deals kind of work, is if you're actively trying to get these deals and going out and emailing all the time, it can be frustrating when you don't get a response back or when you hear no. It's a lot easier when they reach out to you, and it's just about putting up the content, okay, putting up the information, putting up what audiences like that's related to what it is that you do. I think about, now that, I got started on YouTube January 2020, and then by June, I had my first sponsorship offer. And now, just over a year later, 13 months later, now I've worked with over a dozen different companies, tech companies, software companies. And I've worked with these amount of companies, but I've also probably turned down even more, because when you grow an audience of loyal subscribers and loyal followers, brands are paying attention to that because they want to be able to use your influence and your voice rather than spending and allocating a budget to hire actors and hire equipment or buy equipment and video editing and learning the platform. They got to learn YouTube, how to optimize videos. They want to bypass all of that. So they go straight after the influencers, the nano influencers, the micro influencers, the professional influencers, the macro influencers, the celebrity influencers, and they just have a deal in place with that person and let that influencer do the thing that they're best at doing, creating content, creating engaging content, speaking to their audience. And if you create the right content, your audience is going to come one, and and the brands are going to come two. And like I said, I've turned down a lot more deals than I've actually worked with, because you're gonna get deals from everybody, offers from everybody. And I think about one in particular. It was a software company that reached out to me directly, and they wanted me to talk about their e-commerce website platform. Now, it's a technology, it's a software, but it doesn't really line up with what it is that I do or what it is that I teach in my community. I'm not an ecom person. So that brand, even though they reached out, even though I could have accepted it because they brought the deal to the table, it just wasn't a right fit. And so you want to keep that in mind as brands or partners, potential partners are reaching out to you. Is it a right fit for your audience? Because you don't want to go off brand. Now, one of the reasons that, I can work with a company like Restream for some upcoming videos is because I talk about live streaming a lot. And matter of fact, it's my most popular video on my channel with over 250,000 views. Is about how to live stream and get started with live streaming. And a Restream video has over 30,000 views, and another platform that I use has over another 100,000 views. So I have nearly 350,000 views based off of how to live stream. So working with a partner like Restream just kind of makes sense because it's a live streaming platform, right? Those of you all just jumping in, welcome to the broadcast. We're talking about how to get brand deals, sponsors on a small YouTube channel. I've got some information below this video as well in the description section. I'm going to be talking about this in a masterclass, in a Zoom masterclass, and it's free to attend for those of you all watching this live. You can check that out and jump in on next Saturday. I believe it's the 6th of February, where we're going to dive into some of the different tools and some of the different media kits that you can use, and kind of what emails look like and how to respond. So definitely check that out. You want to as a small YouTube channel, you want to know that you are worth something. I want to let you know that you're worth something, because on some certain platforms, and I'll use Facebook for example. Yeah, we can go all the way up to 5,000 friends, right? So you guys let me know, how many friends do you have on Facebook, right? I know at one point I was trying to max out my friends list so I could have a larger reach when I made a post on social media, so more people could see it, right? You got 5,000 potential eyes. But certain platforms like Facebook aren't the best for micro influencers and nano influencers, because the very first brand deal that I got, matter of fact, is from a company named Fifine. Um, I had actually used their microphone, a wireless microphone. I was recording myself during speaking engagements, and I did this Facebook video talking about their microphone, and it just didn't get any attention. Definitely not by Fifine. They didn't see it. They're not trying to find who is Monty Weaver on Facebook. They have no idea who I am, right? If you go to Facebook and you start typing in Fifine, you're not going to find influencers pop up, right? You're going to find more information about the company itself. So I had uploaded this video on Facebook, thought it would help some people out, put a commission link in there to Amazon, all that good stuff, right? But it didn't get any attention. But when I took that very same video and I put it on YouTube at the very beginning of January 2020, that company found my video on YouTube. And so when you're looking to work with brands and sponsors, you really want to be you want to be aware of which platforms you're focusing your attention on. And that's a big thing that I would love to dive deep into. I'm not going to do it today. We'll do that in a Thursday mastermind class, and we've kind of talked about it before in those classes too. So if you guys aren't in the mastermind, I highly encourage you to check that out, because we go deep on these concepts. But you want to consider the platform that you're really spending time on. If you want to work with brands and sponsors, YouTube is a great platform to do that. If you want to work with brands and sponsors, understanding Twitter and tagging them in your posts when you're talking about different things is a great platform to utilize. You want to think about platforms like Amazon Live, right? You're already live streaming, or you're already in a platform that has products that can be sold in real time. You want to think about these platforms that just make more sense for brands to see you and actually reach out to you. Um, if you guys are getting some value, make sure you let me know in the comment section. Just say yes in the comment section. And if you have questions, I definitely want to make sure that I answer a few questions while I'm here as well, because you guys know I haven't live streamed here on YouTube in quite some time. But there are more videos coming for sure. There are upload videos coming. Live stream schedule is a little bit different, but um, so like right now, I think about other people that have gotten started on YouTube, for example. I think about a person like Miss Raj Jones. She has a YouTube channel. She's in my community too. Always use the examples that I use now. You guys are going to see and hear that if you're in my mastermind, I'm using you as examples, because you guys are like case studies and you're winning. Miss Raj Jones, she jumped in my YouTube community back early in 2020 as well, not too long after I had got started. And as my channel was growing, I was starting to share it with people, and then I put together a course, and she was one of the very first, or it was like a class, 6 week class, and she was one of the very first people that signed up early in 2020. She had faith and confidence that I knew what I was doing, and I was able to teach her what she needed in order to have her channel grow as well. And so when she got started on YouTube as well, she had like less than 100 subscribers on her channel. Right now, I think she's close to 2,000 subscribers on her channel, and she talks about caregiving. It's not like tech that's a popular channel. It's not like some entertainment channel. It's caregiving. So it's not popular. It's a very niche audience that she's talking to on her platform. But her channel has grown and grown and grown. And before she got to her 1,000 subscriber threshold, she started getting reached out to by different companies. Now, one of the largest caregiving organizations reached out to her last year because they saw that she was uploading that consistent content on YouTube. Matter of fact, her channel was larger than caregiving.com, like the major organization. Her YouTube channel with less than 1,000 subscribers was larger than theirs. They took notice of that, and they also took notice of the fact that people were actually watching her videos. People were actually commenting on her videos. She had influence on YouTube. She had a larger influence on the YouTube platform than that large company did. And of course, they end up reaching out to her, and now she's working with them on different projects, and she's networked with them, and now they post her videos on their platform, and now she gets more exposure, right? Because they send it to their email list. So you don't need hundreds of thousands of subscribers. You don't even need 10,000 subscribers. She did this with less than 1,000 subscribers on one platform, just by uploading videos, making sure that these videos were getting seen by the right people. And obviously, caregiving.com, someone that worked at caregiving.com actually came across her channel, watched her videos, and then reached out to her. I think about Bradley. Bradley teaches. He's here. He's on YouTube as well. And Bradley recently got started on YouTube as well. He got started on YouTube the middle of 2020, and he creates a lot of design graphic tutorials. And his channel, if you go check out Bradley Teach's channel, his thumbnails and his images are so on point that you can see that he knows what he's talking about. And he's been able to work with multiple companies in this live streaming space as well. He's been featured on different live streaming companies. He's been able to actually go live on their YouTube channels as well. And of course, compensation and products and all that good stuff comes with it. But I believe Bradley is still under 2,000 subscribers as well. And his channel is growing all because he's uploading that regular content, and then brands and sponsors are working with him or want to work with him because he's actually his channel's good. Just got to go check it out, right? So there are different levels to this when it comes to brands and sponsors. And if you're a nano influencer under 1,000 subscribers, micro influencer under 20,000 subscribers, you still can very much work with brands and sponsors on your podcast, right? I think about Chris, another person that's inside of my mastermind community. Okay. If you guys don't know about that, check out the Serve Mastermind. There's a link in the video description below. He's on YouTube and Amazon, and he's a techie like me, right? And Chris, when he goes live on Amazon, that's how sponsors find him. He has so many microphones, so many pieces of gear. He actually, it's funny because me and him are actually working with the same company, and he actually got more equipment from the company than I did, even though I told him about Amazon Live, which is so awesome because now you can structure your deals a little bit better when you're in a community because if you're getting two pieces of equipment, hey, I want to see if I can get two pieces of equipment or three pieces of equipment, and you're better able to structure your deals, because the reality is these companies, they may try to take advantage of you if you don't know what you're doing, or you don't know how much value you bring to the marketplace. You want to make sure, like I said earlier, that you know what you're worth. Okay, you are an actor. You are the on-air talent. You are sitting there recording the videos. You are there going live and spending that time going live. You are the one with the equipment, the cameras, the microphones, the lighting. You're the one that has to edit the videos. You're the one that has to upload the videos, optimize the videos. You're doing a lot for that brand, for that company. And so you want to make sure that you're compensated accordingly. Okay. Now, when you first get your offers and your deals, it's going to be exciting. Trust me, I remember it was just like less than a year ago. Okay. And those free products or free access to softwares, that's going to be something that you can really start to build your credibility with, right? So when I got my first microphone, I was, hey, sign me up. I'll do this deal. You're gonna send me a free microphone? Yes, I'll do a video review. Okay. But as you get your brand sponsor deals, you're gonna quickly realize that you're putting in a lot of effort to do a video or a post. And so you're going to want to make sure that you're monetizing yourself accordingly, making sure that you structure a deal that makes sense for you, making sure that you go back to the company and say, hey, I'm worth more than what you're trying to provide to me. I want more. And companies are willing to work with you, right? And so on Saturday during the master class, I'm gonna have like a template available for you guys so that you can kind of get an idea of what numbers look like and kind of what you command in the marketplace, even as a small channel, even as a small YouTuber, because you have value. You have to realize that every time someone clicks on that referral link, or every time someone clicks and makes a purchase from that company is earning revenue, right? And so knowing that if it's a product that's worth $100 and you upload your video and three people sold it and it's, you know, $300 worth of revenue for that company, at a minimum you should be making $300, right? Just for all the time that goes into uploading and creating a video, because you want to make sure that it's worth your time. And I'm big on that this year. You know, it's time and working with these brands and working with these sponsors. I'm thinking about a video that I was shooting yesterday, and you guys will see, like, I have this teleprompter thing going on now. I had bought this monitor because I wanted to do a video. It's not going to be a sponsored video. I actually bought this monitor for a specific reason. So I'm going to do a video about this monitor and I'm going to tag the company in it and all that good stuff. But then I was doing a part two of the video. And I sat here yesterday trying to get things set up because I'm trying to record and I'm actually trying to set the stuff up so that the video actually makes sense when people watch it. And it was taking me so long. It was taking me hours to get this thing up and connected and recorded. And matter of fact, I still haven't even finished it. And so when you think about spending a whole day to record a video, or a few hours to record a video, and a company, all they send you is a free product, like, or free access to the website, it's not worth your time. And so it's going to be okay to turn down certain deals and offers, not only because it doesn't align with you, but also because it just doesn't pay you what you're worth. It's not worth your time of doing it. So I wanted to just kind of give you guys some insight into working with brands, working with sponsors. On Saturday, check below this video. I'm going to do a masterclass on this topic. Okay, it's going to be a 2 hour masterclass, and it's going to be a 2 hour masterclass. There's no upsell at the end of it. The only upsell is if you want the replay and you want to get more information and hang out with us in the community. But you guys will know that up front. So it's 2 hours of like actual training. If you want to jump in there, make sure that you look below this video, get registered, get signed up, all that good stuff. Make sure you bring your questions. And one of the things that I really want you to do is write down the brands, especially those of you all that are coming to the webinar on Saturday. Write down the brands and the companies that you would want to work with, okay? Whatever it is that you're talking about primarily for your videos. Like if you're an author and you're always recommending books, what are the books? Who are the authors? If it's tech gear, like who are the companies? If it's, you know, cars, who are the accessories, the different things that you can buy for your car? Who are these different companies that you could potentially work with? That's what I want you guys to write down on your way to the webinar. I saw that all of a sudden Restream just gave me a whole bunch of comments. So if I missed your comments, I apologize. Um, it like literally just like duplicated comments or something over here. It just did something weird. But that's all I have for you guys today. I wanted to just jump on, talk through with you guys for a little bit, um, test my skills out on live streaming again here on YouTube, while also recording some content for my brand sponsor deal. And you guys will see those videos probably in the next couple of weeks. See different. You're gonna see this video is sponsored by. Okay, so you'll be seeing that soon. So I'm giving you a heads up right now. But look forward to seeing some of you guys on Saturday, and then I look forward to seeing you guys this week as I upload video. So you guys have an awesome rest of your day.